Guess who's back? Back again. Shady's back. Tell a friend I have returned. The iPad has turned back on and I'm so happy. Okay, right. For real, give me your suggestions. I'm sorry about the iPad being annoying. Hopefully it won't to actually charge this time around. But yeah, suggestions. Give me object suggestions, first of all. Maybe a specific plant that you like, or maybe a butterfly. That's not really an object, that's still a living thing. But you know what I mean. Like small insects, or like flowers that you might want me to draw, or maybe like a specific wand from Harry Potter, or something like that, you know? Or like it can be like as obscure as you want. A Rubik's Cube, that's a good idea. Okay, let's start with a Rubik's Cube then. So the first suggestion is a Rubik's Cube, and we're gonna draw a Rubik's Cube. Going straight in there with the biro this time around. I've actually forgotten how many different like squares are on it. How have I forgotten that? There's like 6 on each face, right? Oh my goodness, have I forgotten what a Rubik's Cube? Yeah, it is 6 on each face. I thought so. I knew I was right about that. Okay. Let me just put some background music on. Yeah, 3 times 3 times 3. Thought so. Stream ended. I meant like 6. There's 6 squares on this bit here. Oh, this is going to be not very in proportion. That's okay. We'll deal with that. Yeah, this line isn't straight. That's the problem. Can you guys see? Is this working again? Are people watching the stream like behind or something? I'm very confused. Okay, this is a bit of a rubbish Rubik's Cube, and for that I'm very sorry. But I did my best with it. I think it's alright for someone who wasn't using any kind of reference at all. So yeah, I think that's okay. Yeah, boy. Okay, we're done. Give me something else to draw now, peeps. What other objects do you want to see? Just fire some suggestions at me and I'll pick a few. It doesn't have to be an object, I just thought that would be a bit more interesting because I don't really tend to draw any objects. I draw people a lot. A box of your favourite soda or energy drink. I tell you what my favourite soda is. Oops, oh my god. How funny is that? Right when I went what my favourite soda is, I spill Coke on my sketchbook. Wow. Okay. Enough of that. Okay. Yeah, Diet Coke. Diet Coke has got to be my favourite soda. So that is what I shall draw. Let's do a life study from this can. Sorry for being quiet, I'm trying to focus on writing this properly. Okay, there we go. Looks like I'm done on that one. Drew Diet Coke can. Right. Next question, peeps. Oh, I tell you what. I kind of want to draw braces now. Just like a smile with braces. Right. Am I still recording? Yep. Still recording. Okay. You should draw one of your OCs with braces. Oh, I love that idea. Okay, right. Which character though? Who am I drawing? I don't know. Which OC? Someone help. Ember? Oh, Akira. Akira with braces. That's such a weird choice. I think I have to draw Akira with braces because that just isn't a very fitting thing to her, so I think it'd be quite interesting. I would do a stream of the expressions challenge as well, but I don't think I'm going to do that tonight. I'm not going to stress myself out over expressions tonight. No, thank you. Right, where have I saved? Yeah, I think Akira would be funny with braces as well. I literally have my reference picture somewhere, and I've forgotten where I saved it. There we go. Okay, let's do this. She does have very, like, angular features, so I do have to kind of try my best to get that even if she's smiling with braces, which might be a little bit difficult. I feel like her eyes are more upturned than that. And it's kind of a little bit crooked. A little bit. Like a little bit, what's the word? Hooked a little bit as well. Her nose. Everything about her is meant to look quite angular. I'm really not capturing that. But oh well. This is just the sketching phase after all. Literally, she could cut you with that jawline. I kind of want to have her mid-speech because that's always something that's quite hard for me. Because already she looks quite stern, so it just wouldn't be fitting if I made her smile. And I'm trying to ban myself from drawing smiles. Okay, ignore the fact I drew a smile there. Let's just ignore that. But I'm trying to ban myself from drawing smiles. Because I had my friends give me some very brutal feedback. Because I was like, you know what? I want to improve my art, so just roast me. It was really hard. It's hard letting people basically criticize something that you feel proud of, definitely. But they did help me out a lot. Basically, the one thing that comes up over and over again is expressions, and it's... Why do I have, like, emotional music in the background? Sorry, guys. But anyway, it's always been something I struggled with, but I've had kind of recent inspiration, bursts of inspiration, should I say, from the likes of, like, Canary Witch and Zoe, obviously, who I think both are very good at expressions, and I look up to them for that. And of course, they are both older than me, but that doesn't mean that's an excuse for me not to try and push myself and do expressions well. It's just hard. Oh, the slime went so bad. I spent so much money on ingredients as well. Can't believe that. What a disappointment. Same thing my parents say about me. But, yeah, it was very disappointing, the outcome. We just could not get the right consistency. It was always too sticky. We had such a problem finding PVA glue, and we finally did. We mixed the PVA glue with contact lens solution. Oh my god, what is that mouth? What is that mouth? Literally, Zoe, literally. Yeah, the slime was a little too slimy. And not enough, don't know, able to be actually used as slime, you know? Also, I don't know if anyone noticed, but I am playing the Life is Strange soundtrack. Because that game. Tell you what, that's something I've never done. Life is Strange fan art. Life is Strange fan art. I want to draw Max and Chloe now. It's got to happen. Currently, I'm like making faces into a mirror. I look like an idiot. Okay, here we go. I see what I was doing wrong. Wow, it really does help looking at references. I think my lips are too thick to go off of, because Akira's got really thin lips. Yeah, the mouth's got to be higher up than that. Because her mouth is quite close to her nose. That's just a defining feature. Here we go, we're getting somewhere. That's always a great moment when you're drawing and you're just like, this is actually turning out right. But yeah, Life is Strange, great game, recommend it, 100%. I'm a fan. Feel like there needs to be teeth being shown here for that to look kind of realistic. She still has less of a mouth than that. And her chin's not gone, her jaw's not gone to the right shape for her to be making that kind of facial expression. But yeah, she has got a very angular jaw. Like, I think like a Keira Knightley-esque jaw, I'd say. The thing is though, when I put the lines around the nose to signify that she's moving her, like, her face a bit, it just makes her look old. So I'm gonna have to stick with the even if I put the line there, I don't know, it just always makes her look old. So why can't I do it? Okay, you know what, that actually looks alright. Don't know what I'm going on about. Yeah, I am using myself as reference. It is a really disgusting photo. Don't even... It is midnight. Give me a break. It's just not angled enough to be her. Her jaw is more squared than that. Even if it was reaching down, like it is. Yeah, I think that's more like it. Oh, I really struggle with her. Why am I having such a hard time? Guys, look at the pain in my eyes. Oops, I flipped it. Look at the pain in my eyes. I was not having fun with this. Okay. I just realised that's going to come up in the video now. I'm going to have to edit that out. Okay. I know why it's not looking Akira-y enough for me. Her eyes aren't round enough. There needs to be more face there. There needs to be more volume to the hair for it to be Akira. Oh no, it stopped recording. That's really annoying. Okay. I seriously love Akira. I'm in just this situation where I'm like, I don't know who is my favourite OC anymore. And I'm still trying to get my Meet the OCs video done. I know I've been promising that for ages and it just doesn't seem fair that it's not coming out. Have I done some effect to this? Oh, I had to press something. There needs to be more face there. I don't feel like anyone's at this live stream. It doesn't feel as busy as the last one. I'm just ready for the income of... That's because everyone's asleep, Jenna. I'm gonna have her like braid going around here and like flowing backwards to like signify movement. Maybe have like a strand go across her face to show maybe she's launching herself forward, like something's happened and she's not happy about it. Something's happened and she's not happy about it. That just sums up Akira as a character. That's just her in a nutshell. Something's happened, she's not happy about it. That's basically all you ever need to know about Akira. She's always in a grumpy mood, unless she's with Ember. This music is so soothing, like a lullaby. There will be bants if my iPad stops being annoying and charges so I can charge my phone so I can actually use Skype. Because currently I can't even use Skype and it's like so rude. I'm not appreciating it. Okay, yeah, the other eye needs to be closer to the nose. Oh, I've got hiccups now. That was such a weird hiccup. And her eyes are actually quite close together, I would say. Okay. It is kind of going creepier. And I'm not appreciating it, honestly. It's freaking me out a bit. I might change soundtrack. It was lulling, and now it's just like... What should we go for? Best Relaxing Piano Studio Ghibli Complete Collection 2016. 1 hour of relaxing Zelda Breath of the Wild music. Beyond Two Souls original soundtrack. I love Beyond Two Souls. Does anyone else love Beyond Two Souls? Then there's always Undertale, but I can't because of feels right now. Why am I being recommended my own videos? I do not want to watch that. Or Heavy Rain. We could listen to the Heavy Rain soundtrack. Oh my goodness, I'm spoilt for choice right now. World's most world's most breathtaking piano pieces. Unravel original soundtrack. To the Moon soundtrack. Oh, guys, help me, I can't make this decision. I've still got this whole page to fill for this video. I nearly swore then, sorry. Yay, I'm glad you think it looks like Dodie, because it was meant to be Dodie. I'm thinking Beyond Two Souls. Because the soundtrack. The beginning. Oh my god, don't even. I'm gonna cry. I love this game so much. I don't even know why I love this game so much. Oh, sorry. I'm just in love with this soundtrack. I'm in love with this game. I forgot how much I love this game, and just listening to this is just so... But Jenna, this is Jenna boring. You can slip up more. True, true. Okay. Now we erase so we can go over and make it look better in Biro. I like listening to game soundtracks because it makes me feel so much more like epic when I draw. Okay, after this song, I'm gonna switch to the Skyrim soundtrack because if I ever need anything to hype me up in live, it is the Skyrim soundtrack. That is my go-to. Right, okay. Let's start drawing. Kira, her eyes gotta be closer to her nose than that, I'm thinking. They're quite round. She's got quite almond eyes, I believe they're called. Oh wow, I love drawing OCs to epic music because it just reminds me of like scenes in the comic and I just can't. Everyone's just like, Jenna, I do not understand because you have not released the comic. Will you ever even release the comic is the question. I've drawn the first few pages actually. You'll be surprised to hear. When do you think the comic will be done? Issue 1, I'm hoping to release by the end of summer. That's my goal, I'd say. Yeah, I'd say that's probably a realistic goal. And if I could get issue 1 and 2 out this summer, that would be brilliant, honestly. And it would just be a really cool moment for me because I don't know, like these are characters that I've been drawing for quite a long time now and they all mean a lot to me. But the trouble is when you've had characters for so long, not always, but for me at least, is that you don't really tend to think about logic too much because when I was like 11 and creating characters, I was just thinking, what character will look cool? And that's what I was really worried about, like whether the character looks cool or not. So I was like, as long as the character looks cool, I don't really care about like why they're so good at things and whether they have any flaws or not. I used to just be like, you know what, my characters can be perfect and they have no flaws to them. But then I was like, oh, actually, you know what, that doesn't make a good story. Characters have to have flaws. They have to be believable, but at the same time not to overdo it with the flaws, which is also something that I did as well. Sometimes I like to draw Akira with like piercings in her ears. I know it's not really accurate to the time period, but hey, also in this time period they have dragons, so you know. They could very well have piercings. What's this about Skyrim? I love Skyrim. How would we access your comic? You would access it through Tapastic, most likely. Yeah, that's so relatable, Gabrielle. That's exactly how I feel. I feel like I did fix it with a lot of the characters, but I definitely had to sit back and reassess the whole thing and think, how many of these characters are actually, you know, do I completely get rid of OCs, but then you have like an emotional attachment to them and their designs as well? So it's quite hard, really, to know what to do. I'm really happy with how this is turning out, like, for real, guys. I feel like I'm seeing big improvements in expression. But yeah, I was in a situation where I was like, do I get rid of these characters that I really care about? Or do I just make a story that's self-aware of the fact that it is a cliche, and therefore make it just a thing that is fun for me, but also enjoyable to the people who like to watch my things, and not so much a piece of art to be critiqued, but just something I've done for fun? That's what I was thinking of doing, maybe. But there's definitely been some redesigns along the way. I've really remade some of my characters to not be such cliches and stuff. Like, Ember and Akira used to fight in dresses, and now I've given Akira, like, armor. I cut her hair short because her hair was ridiculously long. It would have gotten in her way in combat. And Ember ties her hair up in combat. Oh, another thing. I never used to draw different ethnicities, and I never really used to draw guys either. And that is something I've really kind of broadened into, I'd say, this summer, because not only because of the importance of representation, but also because, like, I don't know, I feel like I was just really limiting myself and sticking to the same thing all the time. And I know people still say, oh, Jenny, you draw the same thing, but I don't think I do. I like to draw people. I think of myself as character artist, and that's what I most want to improve. I feel like I'm really ranting right now, and none of this is actually making sense, so feel free to tell me to shut up, guys. I really like this, though. This is something I kind of want to turn into, like, a full-on painting now. I now see what adding emotions does to a piece. What's your favourite part of storytelling? Is it the artistry, the designs, or the character relationships? I'd say my favourite part of storytelling is creating these characters in my head and then imagining them on the paper and kind of drawing them in scenarios where they almost, like, come to life. I don't know, it's kind of weird. It is like, I know people say their OCs are like their children, but I really do feel like that. It really does feel like something you've created and that has come to life for your drawings. I'm really liking how this messy hair Akira is looking. I really hope my camera's not shutting off because I'm really happy with how this is coming out. I like it when you ramble. To see the characters flourish is so satisfying. I totally agree. Yeah, that's literally. And also looking back and looking at, like, what they looked like when they were first created and just comparing how much their designs have changed, I think that's probably another one of my favourite parts as well. Let me just get the Skyrim soundtrack up. Skyrim OST. But yeah, definitely looking back at old designs and being like, wow, not only have I grown as a person, my character's design has grown over time. Don't want to expose my password to the world. Come on, I'm using my fingerprint. Also, my background is Kendrick Lamar because he is awesome. Right, okay. No, the phone died. The phone died. Just checking how much percentage. 1 minute. Second of pause there. I had to check my thing. Right, okay. Let me just find... I just want to get up an old picture of Akira because I just find it really interesting. I want to have, like, a comparison moment. I got that song in my head. No phone, why? Thank you, Gabrielle. Yeah, I did not have very high expectations for it when I was sketching it out. But I don't know why, my sketches always look so ugly. And then I go over them and I'm like, praise the art lords. Because I don't know what happened along the way, but something good happened and I'm happy about it. Oh, I hate scrolling back through old art so much. What was I doing? What is that nose? Where is the chin? What are those colours? Oh, the cringe. Although I still really like that drawing I did of Zoe, even if the chin is non-existent, like with all the other old drawings. I still do like that drawing I did of Zoe. Hang on, should we have a throwback to that thing I did of Zoe? All you're gonna see is my charger in front of the screen, but oh well. Let me start playing the Skyrim soundtrack. 1 minute. Okay, right. Oh no! Tripod's in the way. Okay, hopefully you can see. But yeah, that's my old drawing of Zoe. Let me go get an old picture of Akira up. It's gonna be pretty cringe. Oh no! Just look! She just looks too, like, cute and kawaii. Cause, like, I don't know. She just doesn't look like a strong character. She doesn't look like someone who's about to go out and battle. She was wearing, like, this yellow dress. Her features are, like, don't say, oh, this person... Like, I know it's quite stereotypical to say the features should be showing her as a person, but that's, like, a whole thing with characters. Like, let's just take a comparison, guys. Right. Look at this. Now look at her new design. Like, it just fits her as a character more. Because here she looks like someone who could not hurt a fly. And then I look at her here and I'm like, this is someone who could definitely, like, go into battle and stuff. You know what I mean? Hopefully that wasn't a bit of a rant. Pirates of the Caribbean? No, it's Skyrim. Okay, right, turning my camera back on. Da, 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 da. It is the best way to hype yourself up. I really do stand by that. I watched an orchestra do this today, actually. Not live or anything, but my friend sent me a link. He was like, you're gonna like this. I have a character named Celine who's supposed to be a battle-hardened sorceress and knight. And when I originally designed her, she was flawless, no scars, no imperfections, so annoying. Fun fact, your thumb is the length of your nose. Oh, is it? Oh, wow, it is. Wow. Wow. That is the best fact I think I've ever heard. Is that actually true? Or was that just to make your index finger? Why do I feel like you guys are lying? Is that like a gullible thing? That just made me remember that Akira has a scar over her right eye, and I completely forgot about that. And I don't know why I always forget. There we go. Now she looks even more like Akira. She doesn't have freckles, does she? Love how I have to ask that. Oh, I love the soundtrack to Skyrim so much. Crazy to think that this time next week I'm going to be in Florida. Makes me so happy. I really need a holiday so bad. I will still be drawing though, so expect a sketchbook tour when I come back. I forgot about the braces. No. I just feel like this is such a good character drawing of her. I don't want to put the braces on now. I'll do another Akira with braces. You know what? I'm going to do a side-by-side of this Akira and then a super smiley, happy-looking Akira. Actually, you know what? I'm going to do old Akira design. So, like, super kawaii, like, flawless looking next to this Akira. I mean, and the thing is, right? The thing that annoys me is she's also still really pretty. And I don't know. I feel like she's still too pretty in her design. Because I don't think any of my female characters, other than the villain, aren't not pretty. She looks absolutely appalled by something, so I don't know what's going on. Or she's seen something really bad in battle. Oh no. I know, I really want to go to Disney World, but my parents won't let me because, now I'm going to sound really spoiled, my parents won't let me go to Disney World because we're going to Orlando, no, that's not what I meant, Universal Studios. But, yeah, we're going to Universal Studios and Busch Gardens, and I have gone to America quite a few times. I'd say I've gone to Florida probably about 8 times in my life. And I've been quite lucky to go there every other year, mostly. But it's definitely my favourite place to go on vacation to. I don't know why, it's just, I love going to America. It's so different to England, and if I could live in America, I so would. Well, actually, I'm not sure about that. I mean, for the good bits. But like for not having free healthcare, I don't think I'd be able to deal with that. Because I was talking to my American friend the other day, and he was like, oh, I really should go to the doctor. I was like, why don't you then? And he was like, think about that sentence. And I was like, oh. I'm gonna struggle with this other eye. But oh well. Oh yeah, I think it was Chrysant or something. She's the prettiest one to you, really. She has got very, what's the word? She's got very interesting features, I think. I think she's the most interesting to look at, because sometimes it's too boring if the characters are too pretty. Have you thought of how weird the time difference is going to be? It's like, it's 5 hours behind UK time. So Like, for example, right now in Florida, I'm guessing it is, oh, I can't do maths. Oh no. I'm guessing right now it's about, let me just Google it. Let's Google it, guys. Come on. Did I just expose my password? Oh well. Florida time. It is 7:52 in Florida, and it is 52 minutes past midnight right now for me. Okay, let's add shine to her eyes. But yeah, I love Florida so much. It's so nice and warm. And I love the beaches, and I love the food. The food's so much better. I just love burgers. Yeah, my favorite restaurants in Florida have got to be... My favorite restaurant of all time is in Florida, which is Cody's Roadhouse. I love that place. That cinnamon butter bun thing they do, oh, it's so good. Oh, and then there's the breakfast place, Skyway Jack's as well. I really like that as well. They do amazing breakfast. They just don't do breakfast like that in the UK. We just don't have breakfast as good. So yeah, one of my other favourite parts about going to Florida is the food as well as the weather. Because I don't know why people in England can't get their cheeseburgers right, but they just aren't as good as American cheeseburgers. And also, what else? What else do I like? I'm sure there's more than just that. Oh, I love going in, like, the dollar stores, like Dollar Tree and that, because we have Poundland in England, but Dollar Tree is just so much better. Okay, I think it's time to bust out the colour pens. Oh no, it's not, because I think I'll do that once I've finished sketching, actually. Okay, I think I just ran out of charge. Which is the perfect reason for me to go get another drink. So I will return to you guys shortly. Where's my BRB paper? I had a piece of paper that said BRB on it. And now's the time I need it. Where are you, BRB paper? I guess it's lost. Oh, I found it. My BRB paper. Right, okay. Dollar Tree is lit, especially during Christmas. Badumsh. I was thinking of something else. What else do I like when I go to Florida? What else is different? Oh, the art stores. The art stores in England do not even compare to the art stores in Florida. Like, we don't have anything like Michael's. The closest we have to Michael's is Hobbycraft, and it's just not good enough for art supplies. Like, they have such a limited amount of Copics. It's really depressing. I always come out of the store with heaps of candy. That is exactly what I was doing when I went to Dollar Tree. What are the other dollar ones? There's other ones as well. Dollar Tree, Dollar... What are the other ones called? Dollar Tree... I know there's other ones. I've forgotten exactly what they were called. Yeah, England art stores are truly sad. So true. Guys, help me out. Dollar Tree. Dollar bills. Dollar General, yeah, that's one. Thank you, Kat. Hello? Is anybody there? Stream resumed, it says. I'm not really sure what happened there. So sorry about that, guys. Is it working? Can you guys hear me? Hello? Oh, everyone's here. Cool. Right. What was I going to say? Oh, yeah. So, before I go, I just wanted to talk a bit about, another thing that's different. Like, Publix. You guys have Publix and Walmart, which we don't have. And I love going to both Publix and Walmart. Walmart is just so interesting to me. It's massive. Like, seriously big. And then, like, I really do think Publix is better than any UK supermarket because not only did they have the bakery, but they had like the deli bit and they made the best like sub sandwich thing and it was so good. It had like turkey and lettuce in it and it was it's so good. I really liked Publix. And they gave me a free cookie once, so yeah, they're in my good books. What other supermarkets do you have in America? Because we have Tesco, Morrison's, Sainsbury's, Co-op, Aldi, Lidl, Waitrose, M&S. Those are like our supermarkets. And we have Costco as well. I always wondered what Target was for, because I've never been in Target, but I always saw Target stores around. Zoe! It's Asda on steroids. Yeah, there are definitely very interesting characters in Walmart. Oh, I did forget Asda. What did I also forget? There's another one. Oh, you have 7-Eleven, don't you? Is that a supermarket? Or is it just like a place you stop at? Similar to Walmart. Oh, okay. Food and clothes. The essentials. Okay, I'm gonna go for good now because we've got the BRB sign going. So I shall return, peeps. Ah, it's a corner store. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, be right back. Hello everyone, I'm back. I have ham, or the remainder of it. Okay, right. Okay. What else do I want to fill the page with? I think we should go onto Pinterest. That's always fun. Why is my Touch ID not working? Is it because I've got ham all over my hands? What do I want? What do I want? Pinterest. Looking for inspiration. Wow, that is erotic. Come on, I want to see something that I want to draw. Why is everyone on Pinterest so pretty? What the hell? It makes me so sad. I love this photo. I've pinned it before. I love it. It's just, I love the colours. Seriously, some portrait photography I literally admire so much. Oops. Oops, what did I just do? Oh yeah, I tell you why that's popping up, because I was looking at prom hairstyle inspirations. I ended up just curling my hair in the end and not doing something like that, but there you go. What does tapping this button do? This guy looks interesting. I like his pose, and his hair is so majestic. I really want to draw this guy now. But seriously, why is everyone on Pinterest so attractive? It's actually really disheartening and I feel offended. I would like to issue a complaint. Who here went to prom? I went to prom. Okay. This is probably going to be a complete and utter failure, but there you go. This is what happens. Starting off with the rough gesture. My prom was literally sitting in the school basement trying to comfort my friends. Why? What was wrong with your friends? My prom was being surrounded by drunk people. And I was not drinking for once. And let me tell you, I had no idea how annoying people can be when they're drunk. We literally lost one of my friends and then later found him asleep on a sofa because he'd passed out just from how much he had drunk. It was mad. He does have a bit of a protruding chin. You had partners assigned? Oh wow. That's not fair. Why do you have to go with someone? Our prom was pretty chill and laid back. There was no stress on going with anyone. I went with all my friends and we all went as a group. I did actually ask someone, but I got rejected, so R.I.P. Seriously, how can someone have hair like this? I'm so jealous of this guy's hair. Do you know what I'm thinking while I'm drawing this? This guy's literally Jake's type. This is definitely someone Jake would have a crush on. I feel like he reminds me of someone, this guy. Also, I would like to add, I'm not trying to do an accurate representation of this guy. It would be nice if I could get it close to what he looks like. But I'm not stressing about it. I'm not stressing. Oopsie. Hairspray, that's how he has such great hair. That's true. That's literally probably it. What is this? Oh my goodness, what is this drawing? His hair is good, but I wouldn't call it majestic, Jenna. Yeah, I keep calling things majestic at the moment that aren't all that majestic at all. Yeah, I know it's illegal in America, because when I go over to America, I'm not going to be able to drink anymore because I'm 18 and not 21, which is a bit tragic. But you know, I wasn't really planning on drinking much anyway. I've kind of gone off alcohol at the moment. I don't know. I actually hate this so much. You know, when you're drawing something, you're just like, what the hell is this? Guys, this is so bad. Okay. His eyebrows, though. This guy's eyebrow game is like next level. Okay. I'm sorry I'm being really quiet. I don't know where Kieran is, probably asleep. As I should be right now, but I've got to finish this video so I at least have peace of mind about this video being finished. And I want to do commentary on all of them because I don't know, I hate not doing commentary. Okay, there we go. I'm 15 and people are already drinking and vaping at my age. R.I.P. humanity. Wow. I have friends that vape all the time. Excuse me, Zoe, I'm pretty sane and awake. I got new glasses today and I'm not used to being able to see clearly. Oh my god, that's how I feel because I found my glasses today and they've been lost for like a week now. It was such an amazing moment. Okay, let me just save this. Let's make a new board called Sketchbook. But yeah, basically, right now I'm just gonna really lightly pencil sketch different ones out and then I'll just go over them in the video. Over the pencil sketches in Biro just to speed up time while I'm waiting for my camera battery to charge. Kind of want to draw something like a wand or something though. Like something magic-y. Right, let's see what else Pinterest has for us today. Noses, a barbecue, as you do. What is my Pinterest feed, honestly? Why am I getting food? Like slow cooker brown sauce, balsamic vinegar. No, balsamic chicken. And veggies. Don't forget the veggies. Oh, I don't want to click on that. Thank you. Now this is something I want to look at. What? Nigel's hot chocolate pudding. Nigel. Thanks, Nigel, for providing us with this hot chocolate pudding. Sorry, this is when you know I'm tired and delirious when I laugh at a freaking name. She is looking like she's watching Steph spend her 15 bucks. That's really funny. Okie dokie. Come on, I just want something fun to draw. Like, the trouble is, everyone on Pinterest is so pretty, but they all are just pretty, and I keep drawing pretty people, and look, another boy with majestic hair. I'm telling you, Pinterest is full of boys and girls with majestic hair. Or majestic jewellery. Oh my goodness, I love that jewellery. Look, another majestic hair boy. What is this? What is this? I feel attacked. What is... Why? Why? Why is this? Why? How is this okay? Why was I not blessed with nice hair? That's the question. It's gone like weird colour. You can't even see. Oh wow, nice split ends. That is me right now. Just face palming. Don't complain, he's a hottie. Yes, Pinterest is full of lies. Oh yeah, I could draw a houseplant, but that's kind of boring. Oopsie. Wow, all these eyebrows. Dresses. I used to draw dresses all the time. I love these. Oh my god. Who's the artist though? I'm pretty sure I follow this artist on Instagram. I'm pretty sure. I feel like I... Why is there no... There's literally no credit to the artist. It just says artist. Oh, here we go. There's an Instagram link. Never mind. Oh, it's about to get real mad then. Okay, I'm gonna just search like magic. Okay, let's try witchcraft. This is really interesting. Crystal shapes. Moon phase meanings. Oh, what moon phase are we in? I wonder. I want it to be the Harvest Festival moon. I just realised that's not Harvest Festival. That's Harvest Endeavours. It's not even autumn. Why would it be the Harvest Festival every full moon? What is wrong with me? I'm sorry, this is really not funny, and I don't know why I'm laughing so much. Just ignore me. Can't believe I just laughed at the fact I thought I saw Harvest Festival. Anti-stress app, sign me up. Wow, this is really not helping me. What is this? Oh, my notifications. Okay, let's refresh. Who is this man? Why are there so many hot people on here? I like his, like, face thing. What would you call that? What is that? I really like that. Oops. Wow, it just exposed my name. Exposed. Oh wait, my Instagram exposed my name. Never mind. Wow, this person looks really cool. Before They Pass Away is a powerful documentary series by photographer Jimmy Nelson, featuring dozens of cultures around the world whose people live in, and that's just basically cut off at that point, but there you go. I think I'll draw this person. Let's add this to sketchbook. Hey Jen, you could sketch one of the first ideas for YouTube Artist Collective. Yeah, I would, but I don't really want to spoil it because this is going to be a video this weekend or the weekend after. I would do that, but I don't have Jazz's app. And my credit card is downstairs, so I can't pay for it. It does cost money, doesn't it? I'm pretty sure it does. I think the pose is interesting in this one. I want to get those hands correct. Oh, don't follow me. My Pinterest is awful. But, it's just Jenna Bushell. And then I had a board called Cats because I was going to save loads of cat references, and it just ended up being general references, and it's kind of funny because now I have all these pictures of people saved in cats. This is really cool. There's so many expressions on this one. And I love the eyes on this. I think that was just really cool to look at. And I especially like this one because it's like a face chart of people from around the world. So you can see like general similar like features and features that change as well. It's just really interesting. And different skin tones as well. A good way of learning to do different skin tones is to actually reference things like this. So yeah, that was really helpful for me to stumble upon. I love this hand thing. That helped me with my hand studies. And yeah, now I actually have a proper cat thing saved. I have one cat photo in my board cats. Oh yeah, and then this was for the fireflies drawing I did. I was looking for inspiration. And this is the pose inspiration for that fireflies painting. And then I really like the colour schemes with these ones, but I ended up not using that colour scheme at all. People are really just cats. Who knew? I have such an annoying spot on my face. And then there was an album called Short Hair because I wanted to cut my hair short. I didn't end up doing it though. So rip. I want to change my picture. I really do not like that picture. I found you. Okay. Just changing my Pinterest picture. I'm sure the battery's charged a bit more now. Right, okay. What other do I have? Your Pinterest likes. Life and Death. Oh, I saved these because I was doing Life and Death as a theme for my art homework. Couple sad hug. What did I do that for? Oh, that was for my Heather's fan art. I wanted to do JD and Veronica, but I didn't end up doing them. I just did Veronica in the end. I actually did another Heather's fan art recently. And that's gonna be up this weekend. But yeah, I'm gonna draw this dude because something about his gaze that's really interesting. So let's do it. Let's do it. Those cheekbones though. I seriously envy anyone with good cheekbones. Like, honestly. Emily Parkhurst wants to send a message to you. You found me! Okay, let's switch charger real quick. So I can work on this person without my phone dying. Okay. Really struggling with this reference, but Oh well, it's gonna be really hard when I get to the hands. I can just tell. Artspec also found me. Hello, Artspec. Let's say he has smaller irises than that. You exposed me, Jenna Law. I'm sorry, but you should have seen it coming. Okay. I might skip the hands on this one because I'm just having a really hard time with this reference. It's not working out too great. Okay, right. Ugh. I really like the markings. Okay, right. And we rub that out to be drawn over later in Biro. Coolio. Yeah, I probably will do a drawing your pets again. I just was a bit unsure about it just because of some of the comments I got on that video. This guy, oh my god. Why are there so many attractive people on Pinterest? It's literally not fair. I know I keep saying this, but it's just unreal. I'm not appreciating it. Ouch, I think my iPad just electrocuted me. What the hell? Let's draw a fish. I want to draw this one. They got a weird shape to them, these fish. It looks like the fish is swimming towards Akira's face. Okay, the last little bit of my sketchbook now. We're almost getting there. Then all I have to do is go over everything in Biro. I don't know. You know Jenna is running out of ideas when she wants to draw a fish. True. So true. I don't know. That was a very weird Oh wow, I just found a really cool shield. My audio is scratchy. Hang on 1 minute. How about now? Is it still scratchy? I really want to draw a sword inspired by this. You know what's really fun? Designing swords. Don't know why, it just is very, very fun. So I'm going to take a similar-ish design, but alter it to fit my story. Oh wow, that skull is really cool. Why does my skull just look sad? I've drawn a sad skull. Still robotic. That's weird. I back, guys? Sorry, I think the stream just cut out. I have this idea of like Akira using a sword and then it getting enchanted by Ember, so it's literally like on fire, like an enchantment. And the enchantment would be, oh my god, that actually works really well, because I tell you why. Who made the sword? Lila, because Lila's a blacksmith. Who enchanted it? Well, Elvira enchanted it, because Elvira's a witch. And finally, Ember lent her fire skills, her fire powers even, not skills, fire skills, her fire powers to help Elvira enchant the sword. This is actually making sense. I'm surprised. And then it is now Akira's choice of weapon. And there we go. I've just come up with a whole issue of a comic. Sick. Draw it in like a cauldron kind of thing going on here. Is Zoe still here? And then I'm gonna have a little glimpse of Elvira off to the side, looking at her creation. She's quite short. I really, honestly, out of all my characters, Elvira's the one whose design I want to change up the most. I kind of want to change it so her hair's a little more wavy. Because right now it's like kind of straight, and I just don't feel like she's very witchy. I feel like she would have markings of some sort, because like how Akira has markings. And she has a very like point at her nose and thin lips. The character with the thickest lips, I would say, is probably Ember. But yeah, basically, Elvira is a witch. She's not a very good witch, but she gets very happy when she does something right. And she's the youngest out of the whole gang. She's 18? Yeah, I think she's 18. My goodness, when you forget your character's age. Yeah, she's 18. She's the youngest one. Yeah, she's 18, Ember's 19. I'll show you all the ages, hang on. No, oh, Zoe still is here. She's moving to her bed. Jeez, Why would your brother say that? That's so rude and horrible. Like, what? Why? Siblings can be very annoying. Trust me, I know. Let me put this on charge real quick. Okay, right. So, let's bring up the characters, why don't we? I feel like we should. So, oh, poor Lila's getting cut off. Oh, and I haven't drawn Gareth yet still. Okay. Lila! My favourite. Lila is there. Lila's 19, so she's the same age as Ember. Lila and Ember are best friends. They're like childhood best friends. Then Kira is 21. So she's 2 years older than Ember. Willow is 10. He's a little babby. He's tiny. Chrysanth is... How did I just zoom in? I want to zoom out. Why did I do that? Did I zoom in? I think I'm losing my mind. Okay. Then there's obviously Elvira, who doesn't look very witchy, and I'm probably going to change her design. I'm going to keep her glasses, but they're probably going to be like circle glasses. And then there's Seth, who's 24, and Gareth's like 70 something. But Chrysanth is the eldest. Seth is the second eldest. Elvira is like high key in love with Seth. Like for real, she really does like fancy Seth. Seth is not interested in Elvira, and he is instead interested in Lila. So yeah, there's just a little bit of fun backstory. I don't know how I zoomed in, and now I want to zoom out. Oh, here we go. That's how I do it. Oh my goodness, this is so cool. I don't know why I'm so excited by this, but I can literally like zoom in really close. When your mum tells you to clean your bedroom. That's how I feel. My brother came home picking an argument. My dad escalated it. I'm just really, really mad that I'm being insulted. Really? What the hell? Why has he got to insult you? That's so rude. I don't know what's wrong with the audio. It's really annoying me that it's not working. Oh, I see what you mean now. 1 minute. Hopefully this should be working and not be in any way bad. This should be working and not... That sounds fine to me. Is that still staticky? Yay, clear audio. All I had to do was reboot the app, so everything's good in the world again. I love this song so much. Good audio equals everything is good in the world again. General logic. I just remembered! Oh my god, guys, I actually have to show you something. But I just remembered me, Zoe, and Canary Witch are live streaming tomorrow on my channel. I forgot all about that. Okay, so this is what I need to show you. So I was looking at WikiHow articles on how to stop being scared of spiders, because I'm like really scared of spiders. So you know when you're so desperate that you resort to WikiHow, but it's also kind of like in a jokey way. Well, I came up with this, and this just made me laugh so much. So they said, draw a happy, non-threatening spider on a piece of paper. Imagine it wants you to be its friend. Talk to the paper spider and ask the imaginary happy spider questions that you know the answer to, but pretend it's telling you. This may help you to find the spider more friendly. I love that so much. Oh, the music is basically a relaxing Studio Ghibli collection. So, very good music. Okay. That moment when you have to look at references of your character. She has got quite a large chin, Elvira does, and she's got very thick eyebrows. She's got like them Cara Delevingne eyebrows going on. But yeah, I'd say Elvira is probably the character with the least amount of background development. Haven't done enough work on her, really, I'd say. So that's something I need to do. Okay. Looks like we're all done with the sketches, which means it's time to get the camera battery back out and go over everything in Biro. And then my last touch will be adding those like Tombow markers? Yeah, that's what they're called. These Tombow markers, hang on. Uno memento, these Tombow markers. Because I use them to colour around my sketches. And I think they're super dope. I really like them. I'm very, very pleasantly surprised because I was quite skeptical about them. But, you know, they actually proved me wrong. So, woo. Woo for that. That was a really, really unenthusiastic woo. I should look at the chat because it's closed on the screen right now, so I cannot see anything that anyone is saying. Which is not good, because I want to see what you guys are saying. Okay. That tribal guy that you were drawing looks so creepy, partially erased. That's so true. That's so true. Well, any chin is big compared to when you had small chin syndrome. So true. So true. I love Elvira. I wonder why. Yes, Cara Delevingne is eyebrow goals. Jenny, you should put on the Idia OST. I will once this finishes. Is there going to be a thing in the comic where Seth dates either Elvira or like... Yeah, there's a love triangle, alright. Basically, Elvira fancies Seth. Seth fancies Lila. And Lila just doesn't really care about dating, full stop. It's just like, basically, Lila's a very, very ambitious character, She has like her sights set on being the best blacksmith, like the best like sword maker and weaponry maker. That has just been a dream of hers, to make like the coolest things to be used by the greatest warriors, because that in her own mind, that means she's contributed to history in some way. And she's a very like, just like Akira, I'd say she's a very strong, like, independent character, whereas Seth feels he needs like to fight for, and it's definitely not the kingdom. And throughout the whole... Oh, now I get what you meant! Oh my god, I'm such an idiot. I was like, what the hell is Yelia? Oh, it's Your Light April. I'm such an idiot. Anyway, so there will be a moment in the comic, basically throughout, Seth is basically just the edgy, annoying person. He's just like, I hate this kingdom. I don't even know I'm here. I only stay around because I know you guys will die if I'm not here. He's basically like that. And he basically just detests the kingdom, the whole place he's in, fighting for justice. He just doesn't care about it all. But as annoying and as cocky as he is very, very, very talented as a warrior in like combat and stuff like that. So he hasn't got anything to fight for. He really doesn't care about the kingdom or anything. But the one thing he does care about is Lila, because as part of the guild, she is the main provider of swords and stuff like that for the guild, and he's part of the guild, so they see Lila quite regularly, and he just watches how, because there's a lot of opposites, I'd say, in my story, and because he's so opposite to Lila, he really doesn't care about anything. And then watching this girl come in, Lila, and put so much passion into like making swords and making weaponry and stuff like that, any kind of weaponry, and seeing how much love and care goes into it, kind of makes him fall for Lila, because he just doesn't understand how someone could be like that. I don't know why, but basically that is the story there. He slowly falls in love with Lila over every encounter, and they obviously have like small talk and stuff, so he really likes Lila. Elvira is absolutely smitten by Seth. She just thinks he's dreamy in every single way, and that well, obviously he's quite cool, but she looks past all his flaws, you know, his pessimistic attitude, but he doesn't feel the same way. He kind of just views her as like a good friend, which is really sad. But yeah, this is a love triangle that goes on for quite a while. They might end up together, you never know. Ember and Akira might end up together, you never know. Chrysanth and Gareth might end up together. No, I'm joking. No, because Chrysanth is like in her 20s, that's really wrong. Seth has no dog in this fight. Absolutely smitten for some weird. I love Dodie so much though, honestly. How many viewers do we have right now? 14 watching, wow. Please guys, if you want to know anything about my OCs, fire away. Gareth and Willow! No! Oh my god, that's so bad. No! Willow does not end up with anyone, he is 10. Oh my goodness. But yeah, guys, ask me questions about OCs while I wait for that battery to charge up a little bit more. Please ask questions about OCs. I love to answer about OCs. In fact, tell us everything. I'm just gonna get the character sheet up as like a prompt if you guys want to look at the screen Let's see them. Okay, have I fit them all in? Yeah, I have. Don't ignore Nixie because I decided not to keep her as a character. I do still want a character with vitiligo, but there's so much going on in this design. I felt like I was forcing it too much. I don't know. I just don't like it, I don't think. I don't like this design. The colour scheme, I think it is. But yeah. I love how Akira's face turned out, can I just say? Like, I've been working on making faces look completely different, and you can tell facially Ember and Akira are completely... Like, Ember's meant to look more soft, Akira's meant to look more sharp and angry. Like a hawk, almost. Don't think that's what I meant. Also, Lila looks quite sweet as well. And Elvira as well, and then Chrysanth doesn't. And then, of course, we have Seth, aka edgy person. Okay, right, ask away, ask away. Oh, I can't see any of your questions, that's why I'm struggling. Right, okay. How did Akira get her scar? Well, I don't know why her scar is not in that drawing, but there we go. Akira got her scar in combat. Someone basically just slashed down her face in this really, like, brutal battle. But she was so lucky because it managed to just skim over her eye. So it didn't actually get her right eye. I mean, her left eye. She's not been blinded by it. I was thinking about just having one eye completely whited out and being completely blind, but I chose not to do that. But yeah, it's not really that great of a story. It's just in combat. There's no massive story behind it. I might develop that further. Try and develop Elvira's backstory or so. You guys can help me with that if you want. I was thinking because a lot of them have, because this kingdom has been in such a bad way for so long, a lot of them have really kind of sad backstories. But I kind of want Elvira just to have a happy one. Like, maybe she grew up with a mum and dad who were into witchcraft and, like, wizardry and stuff like that. And she's been brought up in that environment, and she was always expected to go into it, so she went into it. Unfortunately, unlike her parents, she's not too great at it. But she's trying to combat that nonetheless. Can you make Elvira a curvy body type? Yeah, I think I should, really. I really do think I should. But that's what Lila was meant to be. It's not really very evident in this drawing at all. She's meant to be a lot curvier than that, but I wanted to make Lila quite curvy. I guess I could make them both curvy. But, yeah, that's one thing I'll say. There's not too much body diversity. I feel like between Ember and Akira there is. Ember's just, like, slim, and then Akira's very... I wouldn't even say athletic. She's very, like, well-built. You can tell she has been training as a warrior. Same for Seth. Seth's got very muscular arms. But, actually, it wouldn't really make sense for Lila to be the curvy one, because she is, Can you make one of your characters thick? I think that's the idea behind Elvira being bad at witchcraft and being bad at spells, is because she's just not particularly intelligent. But I didn't know if I should make... I don't know. Maybe that's just part of who she is, and maybe she is intelligent. I don't know. It's hard when it comes to Elvira. I kind of want to make Seth the thick one. Edgy $15 stealing dude. Elvira's maybe ditzy but not unintelligent. I like that. Oh, thick as in a body type. Oh, I'm actually so stupid. See, I'm ditzy now. Yes, of course, of course. because looking at the lineup, so to say, I think that's what needs to change. I really do want to make Elvira have like the bigger body type, I think. I just really think it would just suit her character more. I don't know how far to push it though. But yeah, I am all for body diversity, so... Also, Chrysanthemum is meant to be really, really slim and like slender. Slender is the word, like tall and slender and like gangly looking. So that's why she's got quite like thinner arms than the rest of them. Yeah, I fixed the robot. Pear shape. That's a good idea. So, like, really wide hips and, like, thighs then. That's kind of what Akira has, though. Not really to the extreme, but Akira has very wide hips and quite thick thighs. She's still got a bit of a thigh gap, though. I feel like I should get rid of that. I don't know if that's because she's standing with her legs apart, though, in that drawing. I don't know. But yeah, pear shape, I like the idea of that. Or maybe just someone who's... who doesn't have much of a waist. Like, the waist doesn't go in as much. Because you do get people with that kind of body type as well. I think just make the... I think for Elvira, I'll make the arms a little bit chubbier. I'll make her waist go in a lot less. Widen the hips and the thighs. I know I forgot Akira's scar in this painting. I'm going to add it in over. Big hips and big boobs. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Whilst also making her have more, like, kind of just thicker arms and, like, legs and stuff all over. And also, the waist is very small. I feel like it can be enlarged. Yeah, obviously I'm not going to do that today because I don't have my graphics up out. But when I do, I'm going to go over her design. But yeah, I think a larger body type would really work well on Elvira. She's probably, like, it would just make sense because obviously naturally not everyone's going to look the same. But also you have to think not only, like, nature, you have to think nurture, like the environment they're in. Ember is very active. She's like a princess. She walks around all the time and she has to do stuff all the time. Akira's a warrior. Chrysanthemum is just like, I don't know. She's meant to look very evil and scary and like almost like a Black Widow spider because they're quite like gangly in the legs and stuff, like Chrysanthemum. But Lila's a little more, not as muscular as Akira, but kind of a little bit muscly because she's working with a lot of heavy tools. She has to be quite well built. If you look at like a lot of, I was looking at a lot of blacksmith kind of inspirations for it, like reference pictures. So she's lifting a lot of heavy things. She needs to be quite well built. But Elvira isn't really doing much other than casting spells. So she isn't as active as the other characters, and also I think naturally she might just have a different body shape. But yeah, that's one thing that needs to be changed for sure. For sure. And I'm quite happy in terms of diversity of race as well, I think. But yeah, I really would like to have someone with vitiligo in it. I just feel like that's something that doesn't get represented. Or maybe someone, maybe like stretch marks or something. Because I personally have like stretch marks on like my waist kind of area. And it would just be nice to see something like that presented in art. Not that you would really see it on Elvira because they're all quite clothed, but you know what I mean. Maybe Elvira would have a prop of some kind, like something witchy she keeps with her. A small pocketbook of spells she keeps hooked to her belt because she always forgets the incantations. I really like that idea. That's really clever. That would really add to the design and some functionality to it. I really like that. That's a really good idea. Thank you. I do already have someone Asian because Seth is Asian. Let me just move to Seth. Yeah, Seth is meant to be Asian. You can't really tell because I haven't gone over anything yet. But yeah. And when it comes to Akira, I really struggle with... because I feel like she doesn't really look very Caucasian. And she's got a very olivey skin tone. I wouldn't say she is Caucasian, to be honest. I don't know. Because I've changed her design so much, but I think this skin tone works really well for hair colour, and these features work quite well on her, so I don't know, what you guys think? Yeah, I would say she looks Hispanic. So I'm gonna officially say she is Hispanic, which is better in my opinion than her original design where she literally used to look identical to Ember with different colour hair, to be honest. But yeah, there was that whole like outrage over that Draw This Again video I did over Akira where people had turned it into a race thing, and I didn't even view it in that way. I hadn't, when I was redrawing her, I didn't even try and redraw her with Caucasian looking features or whatever, because even in the old design she was Caucasian. It's only recently I've actually changed the race of Akira because it just worked better for her character. But yeah, that was such a horrible time when I uploaded that video, because people were saying I was whitewashing her, which was not true at all. And it really made me upset because not only do I really want to get like as much racial diversity as possible in my story, especially with Akira because she is one of the main characters, but also whitewashing is terrible and it shouldn't happen and it's really disgusting, just like with Ghost in the Shell. I mean, that just annoyed me so much. So, something that annoyed me so much I was being accused of, and that really, really upset me. And I was really proud of that Draw This Again, and I hadn't even, like, viewed it in that way. So that was just, like, a really annoying day. And it really was upsetting. But there you go. Yeah, I'd say I think... yeah. But yeah, I'm really happy with... I'm not making any sense, but yeah. I'm really happy with her newer design. I feel like she looks a lot better. I had an unfortunate number of characters with the same skin tone, but I'm having to sort of figure out diversity. Yeah, that's how I felt as well, Gabrielle. And that's like... For a long time, the only reason I wasn't drawing different races was because it was something new to me, and it was kind of hard. It wasn't an excuse. That's not a valid excuse, I don't think, for me, but, you know. Also, there's, like, the argument of... some of my friends were just like, why should you have to draw different races? You can draw what you want. And I'm like, yeah, but, like, that's not really how I want to go about things, because... I don't know, people just want to, like, look at things like media, like comics and stuff, and feel like they're being represented, I think. I don't know, I'm getting into such a discussion that I do not want to go into right now, but basically... Also, I had, like, this kind of dilemma at one point where I was thinking to myself, this was when I was changing my characters' races. There was this point in time where I was like, but they do all live in the same place, and maybe the travel wouldn't be so widespread, so maybe it would make sense that they all had the same skin tone, But then I was like, I don't know, it just makes it more interesting if they have different races to me, all my characters, just because I think there's so many interesting features within each race, and it's just cool to look at the people and them all look different. I still think Elvira does need to change because she just looks body type identical to Ember. Facially quite similar to Ember. I can see the nose and the mouth is a little bit different. But yeah, basically that needs to be changed. Yeah. So, I feel a lot better about my character designs now. I'm really happy I did redesign them recently, honestly. But yeah, I don't know. Race is just a very touchy subject. But I think I am very glad that I did try and diversify the cast of the comic a lot more. But I also didn't want it to feel forced as well. I really want each character to feel like they have a purpose in the lineup as well. Question, what is Chrysanth like? Main drive. Does she believe she's in the right? Oh, I forgot. We literally went through on another stream. We came up with the... Canary Witch helped me come up with the best backstory for Chrysanth. And she'd grown up with like... Oh, I've completely forgotten this really amazing backstory she came up with. But basically she had such a horrible childhood and she was just basically... It was basically torture. So she's been driven to a point where she thinks there's nothing good in the world. So she does evil things because she hates everything. But then again, that is another character who's not been developed very well. So explaining it, it just seems a bit, you know, stupid and cliche. But I'm going to find a way to come up with her backstory a little bit better. But I would say she does believe she's in the right because she feels there is nothing good about the world she's in. Jenny, you're smart, you're a role model to people, and I also think it's cool how they're so different and so detailed. It makes it 10 times better. Thank you so much. Honestly, that is so lovely of you to say, and that has actually made my day. Well, my night, because it is night. Character interviews are helpful. I've never done that before. I should do that, honestly. One thing I also hate is Seth's like outfit design. I really just hate it. I want to keep this style shirt, and the same, like, it's just the shirt that I need to change, like the colours of it. I think one colour might work better and just have it, I don't know, maybe gold along the top and then like grey, and I don't know. Guys, help me with Seth. But yeah, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I ship both Seth and Lila, and also Seth and Elvira is really annoying. Look up different halter tunics, maybe. I think that's a really good idea. I feel bad because some of my OCs aren't as developed as others. I should lessen the amount of characters I have because I have so many main characters. Yeah, I feel you on that one. I very much relate to that. That's how I felt for a long time, which is why I did cut out some characters from the story. But you don't have to do that. Another part of having OCs is that having OCs is fun and it shouldn't be a stressful thing for you. And if you have a story but you're not ever willing, you don't ever want to publish it, but even if you do want to publish it, you shouldn't feel like forced to make sure they all have really well thought out backstories, because also I don't like Gabrielle just said, you could just make new universes if you want, and then you can develop them for the new universes. I think Canary Witch has like 3 universes. Honestly, the most fascinating thing ever is listening to Canary Witch describe all of her OC like universes and all her OCs, because they are very, very interesting and they all have very, very cool designs. And honestly, I need to stop, like, I literally fangirl about Canary Witch and her art all the time, and it kind of freaks me out that we're kind of art friends, because she has just goals in every level. But yeah, honestly, she's just got amazing OCs with really well thought out backstories. And once again, I would say the same for Zoe, of course. Like, Zoe was one of my main inspirations to actually like develop my characters further, as well as being an inspiration to start my YouTube channel. So you can, well, not start it, but take it seriously. So you can thank Zoe for the reason that I'm still like here now, streaming and not just doing this every now and again. Yeah, I know, the car off the side. Okay, I'm gonna get back to doing this. I'm gonna have to use like this yellow pen around the Dodie drawing. It just has to be done. Is it Dodie yellow though? That's the question. Right. Let's get my battery out. One second, guys. I'm out of drinks. I have no drink. What did I do on my BRB? Oh, there it is. Yeah, I need to go get a new drink because I'm really thirsty. So I'll be back. And I almost want to do a video talking about some of my universes because I have so many. I've only got the one, you know. Makes me want to make more. Other than the alternate universe where they're all in modern day, that's literally all I have. But yeah, definitely make a video on that. I will definitely watch it. I would love to voice act in something, but I'd feel way too awkward to audition. I don't know how anyone plucked up the courage to audition for that video I was doing. Damn it, I'm out of space to film. Guys, do you want to see some random photography of my sister I did on this phone? Phone? Did I just call my DSLR a phone? Wow, okay. I'll show you. Because I'm such a pro photographer. Just kidding, I'm not that good at photography. 1 minute. The exposure on this is way too bright. You can't see what it looks like. There we have the edge of my glasses. Aussie! I'm trying to delete videos on here because I have no space left. And I literally still have footage from that vlog I made. All the footage from that video. Okay, right. Yeah, people do say we look alike. You thought it was me? It hasn't come out yet. It was very last minute on a stream. It was decided that I would do like the voice acting thing. Just going through mass deleting everything. Oh, that's when I like painted on some stone. It's really bad. Now this was more photography for art homework of my best friend Eden, who I drew in a recent video. If you guys have seen, do you see what I see? My sister is 15, so she's 3 years younger than me. I like these ones actually. She's gonna kill me for showing these. That's a very intense gaze. We didn't use half of these in the end. Hiya, papaya alpaca. I'm just going through and deleting stuff so I can actually film my video. get there in the end. I keep deleting these. I need to make space. She actually looks like she's dead in that photo. Oh dear. Okay, right. I must have enough space to film now, surely. Janet, is the voice acting audition still open? No, I've chosen all of the people now for voice actors. However, actually, if I do any other characters, like other side characters in the video. Oh my god, that was such a mugshot. It's my friend Eden again. Oh, throwback to when my hair was pink. I miss my pink hair. But yeah, sorry about going through these. It's taking forever. Yeah, it was so pink. And the back of my neck was pink too. Another side effect of having pink hair. What is this? Okay, right. I'm gonna film. You have interesting friends, True. Please bring back pink hair. I'm hoping to. But I'm also gonna get highlights in my hair again soon. So, I don't know. I'm stuck between whether I want to go blonder or pink. I don't know. Okay, right. Let's set everything back up. Set the camera up in place. I have such a craving for food right now. Why am I so hungry? Okay, right. Okay, need to open Pinterest. Oh no, the cat's outside. Malcolm. He's slipping on the roof. Oh my god, the roof is wet and the cat just slipped down it. He didn't fall off the edge, but he nearly did. This is a bit scary. 1 minute. Let me try and save my cat. Malcolm! Come here. Come here. Come on, jump up. Jump up. Come on. Come on. Get in. It's the middle of the night. What are you doing outside? Come on. Don't slip off. Are we sliding around on the roof? Guys, I'm going to take a picture so I can show you. This is really... Oh, Malcolm. Look, he's out there on the roof. He's trying to climb up. Poor baby. Malcolm. I'll show you, look. He keeps sliding around, watch. Look, he slid! He can't get up. This is really sad. Come on, Malcolm. Come on. Oh, he's so cute, and he just keeps sliding off because it rained. You can do it, Malcolm. You can do it. You can do it. Come on. Come on. You can get up. Come on. It's the roof of the conservatory. He jumps up onto it from the fence from outside. Oh. I wish I had like cat ladder or something. A cat ladder, as if that's a thing. Come on, Malcolm. Oh, my phone just died. That's great. Oh, he got up! Oh, Malcolm. Come on, let's show you. There he is! There he is! He made it in. Onto the bed. Oh, what are you doing out at night? Come on. Jump up. Your paws are all wet. I have to let you onto the duvet with wet paws. Oh well. I'm just happy he's alright. That was so scary. Oh my gosh, he was like slipping down the roof. I could actually make like some kind of vlog out of that and like clickbait it. My cat was sliding down the roof. 100% not clickbait. Okay. I would get back to drawing that person, but unfortunately my phone crashed, so I'm gonna have to look at Pinterest on my computer instead. And then my phone turns right back on, right as I get it up. You're joking. Okay, looking at the picture on my computer now. My cat almost died. Must see, not clickbait. You won't believe what happens. You know someone out there would actually do that though. This guy's eyebrows, I'm really jealous. Okay. It's hard to draw someone with eyes slightly open. Okay. Sorry, I'm like intensely focusing on trying to capture this guy's likeness. Why does this remind me of the guy who like manages that puppy? What's his name? Titanic Sinclair. I don't know why, but this guy just reminds me of Titanic Sinclair. He doesn't even look that much like him. Titanic Sinclair has like long hair. Oh, I just realised his freckles too. What kind of freckles? Actually, they're moles, not freckles. But still, gotta include those. Janet never stopped the stream. I don't think it ever will stop at this rate, because I've still got quite a lot more to do. I'd say it'll probably be another hour. Watch people quote that when they watch this back, because it probably won't be an hour. But I'm sure I can do it in an hour. Okay. I have a kind of funny conversation I had with my mum. What did you say? Oh yeah. So you do see it. It does kind of look like Titanic Sinclair. Okay. We're getting there slowly. very slowly. It's beginning to take form. I feel like I'm talking about a Bob Ross painting. I feel like adding something like stars in the background. Don't know why. Just feel like it's the aesthetic I want to go for right now. And I think he needs more freckles, quite honestly, because freckles are awesome. I was telling her how I watch your streams, and I started fangirling about how you're the only YouTuber who responds to me. Yeah, I'm impressed that there are 14 people still here. I'll also be very impressed if Zoe is still here. I don't think she is anymore. I'm so glad I added the stars. That was a really good decision to make. All in all, pretty happy with this drawing. I really am liking this sketchbook so far. I think over time I've just figured out better ways to fill a sketchbook, because I used to really struggle with it and I used to leave loads of empty space. Okay, on to the next person, which is the tribal person. I get like that too, Sadie. Also, sometimes I just prefer the look of an unfinished drawing. Well, not unfinished, but one that just has line work in it. Sometimes I just prefer how that looks. Gotta put that highlight on. Okay. Yeah, he does look kind of dreamy. I see what you mean. I think it's because of his expression. Everything just reminded me of being sleepy or just feeling content. That whole picture just reminded me of the feeling of like contentness. Also, that guy is like so aesthetic. I really want to find out who the model is. And I also want to read the rest of the article about the photographer of this photo that I'm referencing right now. And about the people that he photographed. Because I think that'd be really interesting to find out about. And I can talk about that in the video as well. The stars really do make him seem at peace, like he's adrift in contentment. You really did phrase that perfectly. That's exactly what I think. You should make that a digital piece of that sketch. I think I might, you know. I think that's a really good idea. Thank you for the idea. That's a really good idea. I do have like 5 more videos to make, so any video suggestions right now are just so helpful because I have like 2 days left to make 5 videos. Not sure how that's going to happen because they have to be edited as well, but we'll see. I should pay you for video ideas. Do you know what I'm also excited about? On the aeroplane, watching movies. They always have really good movies on the aeroplane. I really hope they have Despicable Me 3. Has anyone seen that? Am I the only person that really wants to see that? This guy's ears are amazing. They look kind of like elven. Really cool. Oh, they've been like stretched at the bottom. I just realised that. Wow. Very cool. Yeah, that's exactly how my mum and my sister feel, Gabrielle. I'm just scared of the fact it's a 9-hour flight. And I hate the takeoff part. That's really, really scary. Chibi challenge. That's a good idea. I like that idea. But yeah, I am very desperate for ideas, the introvert. What's my camera doing? Okay. Just making sure it is focusing on this person. Do any of you draw your dreams? Yes, I do. I drew a dream recently on this channel. Check it out. It's called Do You See What I See? And it's probably the weirdest video I have made and will ever make in my life. And everyone was so confused. I feel like I should use the red pen and go back over all the red markings. I've only ever had one lucid dream. I wish I could lucid dream more. Okay, on to the last draw. Oh wait, no, we're not. On to the fish. A sentence I never thought I'd say with that much enthusiasm. Yeah, that is my email, Island Perry. Okay. I really like the idea of this little fish that's not actually a fish. And it's just made of cogs and it's just swimming through the water. Just like this little like mechanical fish. But it's swimming among the real fish. And they have no idea. And they just think it's a real fish. And something about that just, I don't know, makes me feel... I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. I've lost my mind. What was I saying? I don't know, it just makes me laugh a little bit. This concept of this not real fish swimming along with the other fish. Everyone's probably watching this and thinking, what, Jenna, what? Wow, that's deep, Jenna. Ever consider poetry? As a matter of fact, no, but I think I should after that. Wouldn't you all agree? Sorry, just trying to set up my camera on the last little bit. Why is it being so annoying? I hate my tripod so much. Okay, on to the last bit. Okay, right. Let's start. Sorry about that. I dropped my gel pen. That was a really sad moment. What's everyone saying? A biopsy? Well, it's good that you're recovering. It does sound very painful. Okay, it wouldn't be Elvira without the super thick eyebrows. So you gotta make sure you put them in. Oh, I've just come up with this backstory in my head for this. So my idea is, also she has dimples, that's also important. So the story behind this picture is that the enchanted sword is the first thing that Elvira has ever actually enchanted correctly. Bye, Ashley. Gloomy's here. Hi, Gloomy. Sorry, I've been like zoning out. I hate when this happens. Why am I having problems with this? Yeah, it's just some guy off Pinterest. I thought his hair looked really majestic, so I was like, he needs to be drawn for sure. Most definitely. This is what I'm looking forward to, detailing the sword. Oh, I bet my camera's shut off. Oh, it literally hasn't as well. Okay. He is a handsome chappy. I'll show you the picture of the guy, actually. Why is this not focusing? Come on, focus. Okay. This is the guy on Pinterest that inspired that photo. I'm quite proud of myself on this sword. I think it looks alright so far. I'm basically trying to alter it as much as I can from that original design that inspired it. Yeah, I see him as more of a brunette as well. I see what you mean. I can see where you got that impression. Not gonna lie, I feel like this sword looks kind of cool. I should really use a ruler on this, but I don't have a ruler. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. Just use the edge of my pen. Professionalism. I'm missing the chat right now. This chat is actually cracking me up. Okay, I feel like because there's such an intricate amount of stuff that's going on in the middle, we can actually just leave it as 2 diamonds on the edge, just to tone it down a little. You know, a subtle 2 diamonds, as you do. Okay, and of course this sword has been enchanted with fire, can't forget. Hey Hooney Boogle! Nice to see you here. And thank you so much, everyone who's saying the sketches look good. I'm almost done, which makes me so happy. Which means I can go to bed and edit this tomorrow. And be happy because I got 1 video done. Zoe said she thought this should be a real-time video, but I don't think I will make it a real-time video. Not on my main channel anyway. Obviously this live stream will be going up. Probably in a couple different parts though, because the stream did keep cutting out rather rudely. Okay, almost done. Let's finish up the cauldron. Let's add some final details. Almost done. Woo! Looks like we're all done. The footage has been captured. That means I can move my camera off my desk, which is great because it's taking up so much space. Yay! That's 1 video out the way. Ooh, I feel so relieved, guys. True gloomy. Okay, let me just focus on this whole page. I'm just gonna get something to show you guys before I leave. If I can find it, because I have no idea where I put it. Oh, I found it. Okay. I have a very funny book of old art here. And there is a drawing in it that I would like to do a traditional redrawing of in Biro. Wow. Open the page straight away. Greeted with these 2 masterpieces. Cannot believe what I'm seeing right now. Brilliant. Wow. Okay. Love the one eye that's bigger than the other. Anyway. It's not come to an end yet. Also, this is one that I just redrew for fun. Kira the Egg. It's a portrait of my sister. Don't know why I drew her as an egg, but there you go. And that was the redrawing. But yeah, I'll show you the picture that I want to do a redraw of. Did I bookmark it? Maybe I bookmarked it. Oh, here it is. So it's like this fairy queen with all these little fairies flying around her. I just really liked how I drew the... I don't know. It just makes me laugh. So I thought it would be funny to redraw that because it's quite funny. But yeah. That art glow up though. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the stream. Oh wait! Oh my goodness! I just realised. I literally have not done the thing I said I would do. Wait, first things first, I need to take a picture of the page. And I need to take a picture of the Dodie sketch. And the Akira one. The fish and the guy and the Rubik's Cube. I forgot I did that Rubik's Cube and Coke. Okay, I'm done. Right. As I said before, it is not truly a page in my sketchbook unless we add some colour, but not in the sketches, around the sketches. And of course, on the drawing of Dodie, there's got to be some yellow. I mean, that just wouldn't be right otherwise. So just going to add a little bit of yellow. I feel like this is a Dodie yellow. I think next to the starry guy, I'm going to use my like lilac-y colour. Yeah, I feel like that was a good choice for this guy. A little bit up here, near the top of his hair. And then the rest I'm going to do like constellations coming off of it. Oh yeah, I like how that looks. Okay, right. Who next? Akira's got to have some blue, I'm thinking. I feel like this would also fade into a little bit of green though. Lilac is appropriate for the handsome chappy and his floofy hair. It's periwinkle. I love how they're like, oh yeah, these pens can blend, and I'm like, how though? I mean, it does blend kind of well, but it's not like Copic blend. Obviously, because these are water-based and not alcohol-based, but still. I do still really like these markers though. Just more for like solid bits. I think I'll do a little circling of the fishies. Still makes me laugh how there's just that one fish that's not actually a fish. I know no one else found that funny other than me, but you can't lie, that was quite the joke. That was the joke of the century. Jenna, is your phone still dead? I sent you some Ember fan art over Instagram. Oh, actually, I'll have a look. No, my phone's died. It's dead! Why? I'm gonna put it on charge. But, I'll have to look when I wake up tomorrow. You'll have to remind me. I'm not sure how to remind me, actually. So check Instagram and check email, right? feel like this kind of like muted pink works for that sketch because of the red I used on it. And the last little bit, I don't really know what colour to do. I think the one colour I haven't used yet, I guess. Which is like a purpley version of that, more purple version of the lilac. Would this be lilac? I'm really bad with colours. It's blood orange. Okay. I really like how this looks. And I took photos of all of them, so I'm probably going to turn them all into digital drawings as well. Just because I can't help myself, apparently. So yeah. It is done. It is done. I've finished that sketchbook page. Really happy now. I'm really happy with this sketchbook. Okay. Actually, yeah, I will do a little bit around the sword. That's a good idea, Gloomy. Now it looks really threatening. Okay, we are done. Oh, we did actually have someone promoting earlier. And thank you, Gabrielle. We had someone self-promoting earlier. Like some random app or something. It was very strange. But yeah. We're done. What a page, am I right? Right, let's go through the whole of the sketchbook so far. I seriously need to fill up all this empty space on that page. And then I have this page. And I have this page, which has empty space. And I have this page. So far, I'm really happy with this sketchbook. It's very colourful. Sticking to the biro and the colours, I quite like how that looks. Yeah, I'm really happy with that Akira one. Especially because people have been like, Jenna, improve your expressions, and I feel like I've noticed an improvement. Also, there just seems to be more movement in it. I don't know. It's like she could be like in battle. But yeah, I'm really happy with how this came out, and thanks everyone for coming along to the live stream. Sorry about all the technical difficulties. Sorry I got a bit quiet towards the end as well. Hang on. Focus. 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 Okay. Yeah, sorry I got a bit quiet towards the end. I'm very, very sleepy, and I still had to finish it. But yeah. I love the look of the crowded page. I just want all my pages to be this crowded. Yeah, those are stars on her cheeks. Because this is based off of a live stream that Dodie Clark did earlier, and she stuck like these sequins on her cheeks and then also stars. Like, I'll show you. And I thought that looked really cool, so I was like, that's pretty rad, I'm gonna draw that. Anyway, thank you everyone for coming along. This is gonna turn into a digital drawing. I'm probably gonna make a video out of it. I don't know if I should make a video out of colouring the entire sketchbook page. Maybe I should. And then it all merges into one drawing. I don't know. because I do need to make lots of videos, and that would just kill two birds with one stone. Okay. Right. Yep, I think we're about done here. Thank you everyone for coming along. I really don't want to stop drawing. I'm so in, like, you know when you get yourself in the zone. That's such a weird coincidence, Gloomy. Sorry, I got really distracted. You know when you get yourself in the zone and you're just like, yes, I am feeling this today. That is how I'm feeling about art today. What do you guys think of me doing my YouTube Artist Collective piece in biro and watercolour? What do you think of that? What do you think of that concept? Let me know. Because I'm thinking, because I just love drawing in biro more. It just feels looser. Just feel like I can I don't know, express more. Not worry about how good things are and then it turns out better for that reason. I don't know. Just let me know, peeps. But yeah, the theme for the YouTube Artist Collective thing is zodiacs. So I'm gonna do my own star sign, Taurus. But yeah, I'm still thinking, I'm still brainstorming ideas for that. Anyway. Thank you everyone for coming along. I'm pretty sure I've said this already. Thank you everyone for coming along. Sorry you've only gone for the end, Gloomy. It would have been great to have you here earlier, but we will be live streaming again. Not on this channel, hang on. This channel? No, I think we're gonna live stream. Me, Zoe, and Canary are gonna live stream on my main channel tomorrow. I want to say main channel. I think it probably will be main channel. So that's gonna be pretty crazy. The chat might go a bit first, but we'll see. Sorry, I'm so tired. Anyway. Okay. Bye everyone. Thank you for coming along. I wish I could keep streaming forever, but yeah. Bye. Bye everyone. Sorry you only got here for the end as well, Hooney Boogle. Okay. Goodbye.